Alright guys, today we're going fishing with my son Jeremiah. He's going to be with us. He's coming in for Father's Day. And he says he's going to catch more crappie, man. We're going to find out. Let's go see if we can catch some crappie. I'm recording. There you go.
Fish of the day, they're here. You gotta catch up now.
Well, he's got a head start on me, guys, but here we go.
Cast of the day.
You know, he should take it easy on old man. That's all right. I want to see him catch some. We're trying to catch a few crappie this morning. It's this beautiful morning, nice and cool. It's about 65 degrees, I reckon. And we're hoping the crappie going to bite a little bit this morning. Jeremiah's putting, look at that, that's a nice one. He's putting the hammer on me today, guys. Tell you guys, you catch crappie nice like that, that's fun. He's a little bit bigger than fun size. That's what you want to catch right there. Well, I've got to get going, catch some fish. All right, that's the first little one he's caught though.
That's 5.
Y'all seen the nice ones, huh? All right. Woohoo! You know why?
Oh yeah, that's why. That was a good little jump he did.
Yeah, that's a pretty jump. He's in training. All right, guys, bass in training here, guys. Can't fish for crappie from the bass. He just thinks he's all right. He just fired up and you give up. There you go. Look at that. He's a little under fun size too. Done lost my bait. Look, 2-pound test line. I pulled the line off right there at the boat. Oh, that's a nice one, Jeremiah. Hey, he's back there. He's back with that ski lift. Get on back with that ski lift. Jeremiah and I are catching a few crappie, guys. He came down to fish with me for Father's Day. Woo, look at this one, Jeremiah. That's a nice crappie. I don't care who y'all. What y'all think of that one, guys? All right. Let me get you all right? Jeremiah's hung on the dock. He went to get it. All right, guys, I'm trying to get me where y'all can see him. That's a nice crappie, guys. He's probably, what do you think, Jeremiah? He's 13 inches? That's a good 13-inch crappie. All right, we're gonna let him go, guys. I've had him long enough. See ya! Look here. Look out here. He's half bass the way he's fighting, jumping around on top of the water. Come here, old big boy. Get that thing out of your mouth. Look at that one. He's a nice one, too. He's a nice one. Jeremiah and I are catching a few nice crappie. I found a lost soldier right here. Look at that's a decent one too. I've got a little ways to go catch Jeremiah this morning. He's got a head start on me. Let me get him up here where y'all can see him, guys. Let's see if I can get him off here. There you go. It's a decent one.
Now I want to talk about how I caught this, tonight. We were passing over the depth finder there, and he said there are some fish under us, 5 to 6 feet. Come on, buddy. So what I can do is jig it behind the boat and catch some, and sure enough, that's what I did. I just started jigging it, vertically jigging it. I cast it out in front of the dock about a foot. We're not far from the dock. I was vertically jigging about 6 to 8 feet and got a bite. So sometimes, I knew that casting at the dock would work. We did it yesterday and it worked. Sometimes you gotta take a chance away and do something a little bit different to get the bite, depending what the fish are in the mood for. So you gotta find them.
Yep, and we're seeing fish on the depth finder. I can show y'all real fast. Look here. I gotta get it real close so y'all can see it. Those are all crappie. As you can see, they're from 6 to 15 foot. And we're right beside the dock. We're like 10 feet from the dock. So, there's plenty of crappie here. All we gotta do is catch them. Yeah.
Hey, he counts.
Yeah, it's a number. He's still ahead of me.
Next cast, 9.
He's back cast to cast. Cast back to one cast. Back to back cast is how you need to say it, Dennis.
Jig.
He's still throwing that little hand-tied jig that his daddy tied up for him.
It was pretty good.
He said it works okay. Y'all heard it here first. Okay, he's still putting it on me.
10.
All right, he said he's up to 10. I don't think I have. I ain't gonna tell y'all how many I got. But look, I am giving him the best shot to fish. He's closer to the dock, and he's using one of my jigs. Oops, you got me. Well, I caught another of those under fun size ones, but right now it's a number trying to catch my son who's putting a hammer on me up here. Sure.
Oh boy.
Look here.
Yeah,
I'm really surprised. Guys, I tell you what, I'm embarrassed. My son's putting it on me. But that's okay.
Oh, he got off.
That's all right. We got a picture of him.
Right,
He got off at the boat. He's using one of my jigs.
Yeah, he was
And that jig is catching big fish today.
He was probably 14 inches, probably.
I told him what to cast. He got a small one this time.
Yeah.
But I told him the best part of the dock. I said, cast right here. Trying to help him catch some fish before he goes back home. Jeremiah's got another one on. Oh boy, he's just going everywhere, isn't he? He says he's got another nice one. So let me help him here. Down to the... Up.
Come back, buddy. Come back, buddy.
There you go.
The ruler is down.
You want to measure that one? He's going to put this one on the D-Lyre scale here. Woohoo! Whoa, don't you might look how thick he is.
I know, he's big.
He's a thick through his back. He got some. We call that shoulders. He got some shoulders, ain't he? Pull his tail down there. There you go, buddy. He's about 12.
Almost 13.
Yep. He's about 12 3/4.
Go back.
12 3/4, guys. That's a nice crappie, isn't it? The one he had before that, I think, was probably a little bigger, and he went to pick him up, and he got off. But guys, it's probably let's say it's 11 o'clock to be safe. It's in that area, and we're just heading in. And we thought we'd stop, make a couple casts at another dock. We've been dock hopping this morning. We'd probably done fished. Gosh, I ain't kept up. 15 docks and some trees in the water. But one dock is about it's about a 20 dock slip out on the main river channel. So, but he's catching some crappie. He come in to fish with me, so I'm giving him some of the best shots and some of the good casts, because that way, you know, it's always, I got a bite right there, I missed him. It's always nice to see your son catch fish. That's what it's all about, right? Taking somebody fishing and seeing the enjoyment of face when they catch a fish, and especially a nice one like that. Got one way back up in there. Let's see if this is finally a crappie. We done caught a bass, we done caught a sun perch, and we're trying to catch a crappie. No, guess what? Guess what? Another bass. And we're trying to catch crappie. What are you doing balling my bait, buddy? This is a little largemouth. This one's a little largemouth. You can see the difference now. This lateral line is not real bright, like a little spot. And there's no tooth patch. He's just a baby bass. We're gonna let him go back and grow up to be a big bass. Now, we want a crappie. Man, when bass fishing, you couldn't catch a. You'd be catching the crappie. You wouldn't catch a bass. Here's your crappie.
Yeah.
They're on here. Look here. And He's a nice one. Oh, it's a bass. I thought it was a crappie. I thought he was fighting hard. It's a little spotted bass. These little spotted bass, now I'm gonna tell you what, I caught 2 or 3 last week. They like crappie jigs. Let me get a hold of him. Come here. I'd hate to grab him like that, but I can see I'm recording. There you go. What do you think about that, guys? A little spotted bass. I can feel these little tongue pads right there. You know, every now and then we accidentally catch a bass. Whoa, baby. Let me get the boat, control the boat here. What do you think? He's a pretty thing. You see how these lines come clean down here to his belly? One thing of a spot. You see these bars come like a smallmouth, Scott, and you can feel that rough spot on that tongue. Right there. You know it's a bass. Let's see if we can find a crappie. Ain't what we're looking for, but we'll take him. That's a bonus. I got it going now.
Oh, you got it?
Yep. Jeremiah with another nice one.
Yep.
He's putting a hammer on me today. Well, I hate to say it, Jeremiah caught more crappie than me. And he caught a lot of them. He done wore a lot of the hair off of this one, Jeremiah. He was using this little hand-tied jig that I tied. It's kind of an olive, called an olive, with a little bit of strands in it of green-like. He's going to hold it up there for you. And you can see a lot of the hairs done wore off of from the crappie pull on it as they were bumping it. Today was soft mouthing the bait. I can say that. Soft mouthing the bait a lot today. We got a lot of bumps. They pull on a lot. So it made the fishing a little tough. But he caught a bunch on that. And I'll show you a couple of the jigs. We're throwing mostly this little weedless jig I've showed you before.
1/32, right?
It's a 1/32, and it still will get hung up on you. Jeremiah's helping me here, guys. It still will get hung up on you. And this was his favorite color today, bluegrass. Can you figure that out? Jeremiah's playing the banjo and the instruments that you hear. He plays all the bluegrass instruments, and that you're hearing on the video. So he's a bluegrass musician. So the color he picked was bluegrass, and it worked very well for him, as you can see on the video today. And electric chicken we caught a few on, and I caught a few on this color here. I think it's called bubblegum licorice. But the water still has just a little bit of stain to it. And we're using light action rods with 2 to 4 pound test. And I still believe, guys, that's the trick to getting a lot of the bites is the light line. It gives more action to your bait as it falls too. It doesn't drag your bait down. Your bait don't fall like this with the line dragging it. The lighter line lets it fall more natural. And most of the bites came right with sinking. You know, most of the time we pitch back under a dock. We caught most of them in 6 to 10 foot of water, I'd say. The fish were in 6 to 10 foot of water. We were most of the time in 14 to 20 foot of water. And letting it sink slowly, and they would pick it up. By the time you twitch it a couple times, they'd pick it up. But we've seen a lot of crappie on the depth finder that we showed you, and we caught a few of those. Most of the deeper crappie that we found in schools were tougher to catch. The ones off the dock were a little bit more aggressive. But we caught a few fish. We shared that with you. Hope you seen something that you enjoyed that can help you become a better fisherman here on Fishing Lake Country. My name is Dennis, and we'll see you next time.